So I'm going to go ahead and initialize this project now. And for the double flipper then, it's going to give me options as to how complex I want to make it, what kind of material I want, where I want to store this information, and that would be best recommended into one folder. And I've got a simple little folder here that I'm going to have everything created in, the entire mold assembly, any other parts that I might create on the fly, customize, or whatever, they will be saved in this folder as well. So I choose OK there. You have options of plastics, materials. That's configurable for whatever kind of plastic you might want to use. You can name this in case you're going to create a couple of different mold designs, maybe a 2-cavity. Maybe you want one for one particular material, and you want to build another one for a glass reinforced part design of your mold. The configurations here, you get 3 options: a mold V1, which is the more comprehensive, more robust option. And then you've got an ESI and an original. Original is where you can get in and use the configuration yourself that you design, and maybe that's based on your past practices and some of the legacy processes you've got built into your everyday jobs and tasks. Down here, you have an option to rename components, and that will also be configurable so that you can name the actual part files that it creates for you, including subassemblies and assemblies, into the naming conventions that are standard within your company. You also have the ability to drive the attribute-based definition with spreadsheets information. So as you can see, this starts to get into high levels of complexity if you want to. If you don't, you can keep it simple. Now I'm going to choose OK here, and then you're going to watch Mold Wizard work. So I have incorporated a material as well as a shrinkage factor, and it starts building geometries. And what you see right here as a result is just some different color faces on here. But it did a whole lot more than that. When we go to the Assembly Navigator, you'll see that a full assembly has been built, and if I just expand all the components, then you'll see a rather robust subassembly structure. The actual original part is a member of the assembly, but it's the only thing that's not actually showing up. There's the double flipper part, and it's actually being hidden by the use of an empty reference set. It has already created a bunch of links and a bunch of assembly associativities to develop geometries throughout this entire structure here that's all smart and all attribute-based. Now, just to kind of show you, remembering that I'm in the Gateway application, I wanted to show you in the menu drop-down here under Assemblies, Wave, Interbart Link Browser. This is some of the initial definition that it created just by starting the project. So we have feature definition here, a lot of expressions that are interpart expressions, linked bodies, and some of them are either controlling linear values, measurement type values. Some of them might be digital binary 1 and 0, meaning yes, it's on, or 0, it's not on. Those kind of things are all incorporated into your configuration.